why Insular Life, in cooperation with the IFC or the International Finance Corporation, has developed a program that would open more opportunities for us women here in the Philippines. And to give us a deeper look into the role that Insular Life played in the creation of InLife Sheroes movement, we would like to welcome the Executive Chairman of the Board. Let's all welcome Ms. Nina Diablo.
The hand that rocks the cradle rules the world. Yay! But today, women are increasingly doing so as if they had multiple hands, caring for the home, looking after their children, husbands, their elderly parents, siblings, and even extended relations. And then they are breadwinners, taking on more than just one job. They are business and community leaders. They're doctors, they're nurses, they're lawyers, teachers. They are in the armed forces services. They're entrepreneurs, scientists, engineers. They are migrants and BPO workers, all contributing to the economic and social advancement of their families and inspiring their communities to level up. Henry Taft Douglas said, if women but understood and exercised their power, they could remake the world. Our focus, however, will be to help women become self-reliant and financially independent. I enjoin all of you sign up and be counted. Talk to your friends, families, associates, office workers, management teams, to be part of the community that is InLife Sheroes. What she wills will be. Our hope is to touch 1 million lives in 3 years and increase the number as we move forward. This is not a one-day event. We shall make this happen together, sooner and faster with you. Our collective dream is that we will see in our lifetime, or in the lifetime of our children, when every Filipina will be financially independent, healthier, wealthier, and leading meaningful lives. Maraming salamat po. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the InLife Shero story.
I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Here's what she said to me. Que será, whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que será, what will be, will be. When I grew up and found my love, I stopped believing when they all said I chose to be more, chased after my dreams. And here's what I learned instead. Lo que quiera será, whatever I will be. The future is mine to see. Lo que quiera será, what I will be. Lo que quiera será, whatever you will be. The future is yours to see.
social and moral imperative, but also an economic necessity. According to the World Bank, across the world, countries are losing a staggering 160 trillion in wealth because of differences in lifetime earnings between men and women. Although there has been progress made towards gender equality over the past decade, the Women, Business and the Law report, just released 2 weeks ago, shows that only 6 economies in the world have equal legal standing between men and women.
In our various capacities, we're as government officials and employees, members of the private sector, the academe, non-government organizations, international development partners, or even as private individuals, we can be partners for a change that is gender responsive.
We must show them that, yes, they can do it. Introducing Sheroes of Achievement. Women icons of success. Those who cultivate their craft with tireless passion. Who choose true fulfillment above everything else. Whose dreams touch the world. And who empower those often bereft of opportunities.
I'm Aluna,
a career woman who is the creative director of a homegrown but internationally renowned fashion label and a co-founder of the country's first ever design college.
Everything has to always start with that passion, that dream in your heart, that big idea that some people may even be scared to think about, to dream about. We celebrate Filipino artistry in every way we can. We were scared of the risks, the financial risks, of course. So I guess it really had to take a lot of guts in owning a school in such a complex organization. It's really about fulfilling the promise you make to the students.
Also,
one challenge as a woman is really the fact that you're a mother, you're a wife, you get pregnant,
but
dreams do come true and you have to work hard. You have to have the grit to stick to it. So it was really also about finding the right partners, the right collaborators that helped us feel a bit more confident to take that leap to the international market. It's time for Filipino creative to have that safe place where they can go and practice and sharpen their design skills. Because of SOFA, they are able to find the empowerment to pursue the creative path. To be able to create designers that make an impact in society, make an impact in the economy, and make impact in culture.
Amina Aranaz Aluna. She inspires.
I'm Rose Press Fausto. I used to be an investment banker, turned full-time homemaker, and now I'm a writer and speaker on money and family.
An investment banker turned full-time homemaker, and now a best-selling author and speaker on parenting, financial literacy, and women matters.
When we were raising our sons, our young children, I felt that I needed to take a backseat in my career because I wanted to take care of our children. I wanted to give them the focused and undivided attention. But I am very, very aware that it was a choice that I freely made. So, I don't know, discrimination, but it's just a reality of what it takes to be a woman. It was a little bit difficult for me to leave my investment banking career back in the day. Yes, it was difficult because I was contributing half of the family income. So the biggest challenge when I started being a writer was that I was an unknown. But I was able to face the challenge by asking for the help of some generous people. One of them was Dr. Hani Karandang. She wrote the foreword of my book, and she's our country's top child psychologist. The most fulfilling part of my career right now is when I hear the feedback from my readers, from my viewers, the ones who listen to my talk. Through my stories, I'm able to help people put their financial life in order. I'm very happy with that decision that I made. And it's such a big fulfillment because, the things that you know and you're able to share to others would be really improving the lives of people, because you come to an age when you'd like to do something more, something beyond your nuclear family, beyond your immediate set of friends. And I think that's the thing that keeps me going. I say now that their feedback is food for my soul.
Rose Fres Fausto. She inspires.
Hi, I'm Sheryl Quintana. I'm the founding president of Arispa Spa Solutions Incorporated. I started doing business in year 2000 as a manufacturing company and founded Arispa about 8 years ago. All in all, now I'm a happy entrepreneur for almost 20 years.
An entrepreneur who innovated and whose company is now the #1 maker of 100% rice bran-based spa products in the country. The first Filipina to win the Asia Pacific Women Entrepreneur Award. But the journey wasn't easy.
I came from a family of academicians, not entrepreneurs. So one of the biggest challenges in introducing the market is having a Filipino brand. There is usually a distrust. I was able to deal with it by pushing it through, providing the market high-quality products that they can be proud of, and also increase our brand equity, having more following, and also learn about other Filipino brands as well. Arispa was able to lead the market by offering products that share the Filipino beauty rituals. And when we introduced them to the market, one of our differentiating factors is that all of the products of Arispa is made of rice bran. When everybody was doing virgin coconut oil based, do things right the first time and try to perfect things that you really need to be doing. Those are the lessons I learned early in childhood that I was able to apply as an entrepreneur. Forget about gender when you're starting. Being authentic and being successful is how you gain respect. I'm blessed with mentors that are very successful women in their respective industries. I think as a Filipina, we have a lot of role models to look up to. All we need to do is to form alliances with these women, get mentorship. I'm also very happy to embrace opportunities where I can inspire a lot of women entrepreneurs that are just starting up or going through the success ladder.
Sheryl Ramos Quintana. She inspires. They are joined by an organization that brings the women of the community together to provide microfinancing and developmental services to the urban and rural poor of Visayas.
Wala ka kuya sa ibang hindi na sa lugar yung hindi ang malami ang internet na ako rin sa'yo nakabulig sa ako. Dili ko nakita nga bisang babae lang ako. Kaya kasarang ako. Ako hindi sa ilaw, wala ako naman nagpinag kung ano man subungan ako nga naagong nga aginaw.
The Negros Women for Tomorrow Foundation Incorporated. They inspire. These are the women who made the critical choice, choosing to stand tall, to fight strong, to seek happiness, to believe in themselves and in their fellow women. Each woman should matter because she inspires. InLife Sheroes.
On behalf of InLife and IFC, we present this trophy to our InLife Sheroes. She inspires.
Miss Rose Fres Fausto.